Okay, hello. Now we're going to create a new database for a 3D look. So the first thing we're going to do is to create a new file, and we're gonna name it like look. We click OK. We set the tolerance in base of model and approximate maximum model dimension in 10. Analysis code M-Sinastran and analysis type structural. Now we're going to import the parasolid. So we go to File, Import. We go okay, we change to parasolid to look and apply. We make everything is alright in a summary. It's just one solid body and click OK. We look in smooth shaded. Here is the solid we are going to analyze. And now we go back to wireframe. Now we're going to remain the default group. We go to group, modify, rename the default group as headache. We click OK. Now we're going to create points that will be just layered to create several breaking planes. So we go to geometry, create, point, extract. We choose a single point, we choose, curve. Make sure the parametric position is on 0.5. And we're going to select these three curves. We made just for all. We go home and point size, and here are all the points that we wanted. Now we're going to create two planes that will be used for breaking the solid. So we are going to create plane 3 points. We uncheck auto execute, and the first plane we're going to create will be in this plane. Here is. Now we are going to create this. And there is. Now we're going to break the solid using the newly created planes. So we go to edit, solid, and break. We uncheck the auto execute box and select the look, the entire model for solid list. And in breakpoint list, we select the plane number 2. Here we have to change to plane. We do the same procedure. We click apply and just for all. Now, as you can see, we have two planes right here. Now we're going to do the same for with this plane. Solid 2 and 3. And break plane list, plane 1, and click apply. And just for all. Now we had 4 solids. And there are this, and this. Now we are going to create a group named TED4 and translate the nuclearless solids into it. But we go to group, create TED4, and click apply. Then cancel. We go to geometry, transform, solid, and translate. In the back direction vector, we click 0, -10, 0. In solid list, we select all the first solid of head say and click apply. Now we have TED4 and headsec and TED4. Now we're going to create TED10 group. We go to group, create TED10, we apply, and do the same. But we change in direction vector in coordinate X. We click 15, solid 47, and click apply, and there we have our TED10. Now we only want to pose our headsec group, so we go pose, we select headsec and apply. We click in fit view. And there is. Now we're going to create 5 points that will be used to create several planes. Now we go to geometry, create, points, and extract. We make sure again that our parametric position is in 0.5. We turn off auto execute and erase all of this. Now we're going to select the curves where we want our points and select this, and this. It's not necessary to click apply because we had to execute. Now we're going to create some points in this part in the center of the whole of the look. We go to create point, method arc center. Now we turn off auto execute. for curve list, we select these two curves and apply. Just for all, and there are points. And we are going to create two more planes for breaking our solid. Go to plane and 3 points. Point 1 will be here because here will be our plane. Point 2 and point 3. You click apply and there is. Now we want a plane right here. Right here. Or right here. Excellent. Now we're going to break the solids again, so we go to edit, solid, and break. We select this solid and we were going to plane it along plane 3. There is this, so we click apply. Just for all, and here is now break. Now we're going to select this solid and we're going to break it for along this plane. We click apply, just for all, and it's now broke. Now we're going to create the last point that we will use to create one more plane. So we go to create, point, extract, right. Horizon to cure and direction normal. Now we're going to, for point list, we're going to select the point that is right here. And for edge, for cube list, we're going to select the edge normal to the hole. There is this right here. And apply. And we have this hole that we just created. Now we're going to create a plane with the method of 3 points. Our plane will be right. Will be right here, and point 2 here, point 3 this. We click apply and there is our last plane. Now we're going to break again our solid. So we go to edit, solid break. In option we choose plane again, solid list. which is this. And for plane, which is the plane number 5. There is this. We click apply, just for a, and there is our plane broke. Now we're going to delete the 2 top solids, so we could do delete solid and select this to solid. Click apply, and there are no more top solid. Now we are going to refine the 5 solids so they become parametric solids, and they can be isomesh. We go to edit, solid, refit, and to try connect image chat, select this, we turn off this, and solid list, we select all the 5 solids, and click apply, and yes for all. And here are of parametric, and we know they are parametric because they are in blue. Now we are going to finish creating all the geometry by mirroring the 5 parametric solids and producing a complete parametric model. We increase the point size and go to geometry, transform, solid, translate. Mirror. For we choose 3 points for the plane and choose solid list. We select all the solids. Image source is in reverse, and we click apply, and there is a complete solid. Now we are going to create a group named Hex8 and copy the geometry into it. Hex 20, apply, we go to geometry, transfer solid, translate. And here is our group X20. We click on field view. I'm going to create a cylindrical coordinate system for the X8 model. This coordinate frame will later be used to apply a radial pressure. It is not necessary to create coordinate frames for the other model using this steps, because this coordinate frame will later be translated to the other 3 models. Click apply. Here are 4 solids. We can see the difference between these two and these two. Something that I forgot to do was to delete the planes because we don't need it anymore. Now we're going to create coordinate. So we already say 3-point in type. We make cylindrical. We and there we are our coordinate. Now we're going to mesh the solid, so we go to meshing, gray, mesh, and solid. Type solid. I'm going to put only the XA group. For geometry for mesh, input list, X is a mesh, and select. We uncheck automatic calculation, and in view we put value. We're going to put the value of 0.5. Now I'm going to click apply, and here is my solid mesh. I go to group, both hex 20, and I do the same procedure that I did with hex 8. Exactly the same. Here is. Now I'm going to do the same with Deadman with the other two groups. Okay, it looks like we made a mistake. We're only going to apply. We're going to delete. We're going to do the same with the group 1010. We're going to observe now the element free edge of the mesh solids. So we go to pause and pause all the four groups. Here are all meshed. We go to elements, to finite elements, verify, element boundaries, and free edge of display type. We click apply and observe the free element edge. Now we're going to verify to correct this by going to equivalence, all tolerance here, and click apply. Go to again to verify and apply. And there are only three edges that we want to see. Now, in order to create the lines and boundary conditions, the cylindrical coordinate system for the X-axis model must be translated to the remaining model. So we go to transfer object, we go to geometry, transfer code, translate. made a mistake. Now for the coordinate frame list, I change to this and keep the direction vector, and here is in all of my solids the curve. Now I'm going to create fields for loads ECS. So I go to menu, utilities, and here I search for fields, go to geometry, to properties, and here are the fields. I'm going to create a small shade first for a better view. Go to properties, fields, create special PCL function. Now we are going to create a field for expression loading. So we go to create special PCL function and enter for field name sink pressure X-ray. Coordinate system, which is this right here. Okay. So before I made a little mistake. Geometry, delete, curve. Okay. I translated with a direction vector of 0, 0, 0. So first I made the curve 2, and later the 3, and later the 4 right here, and 5 and 6. That's why this is curve 4. But it's basically the same. So I go to properties, fields, create spatial PCL function, coordinate system, I choose the 4, and in a scalar function, I choose sin r t. We click on apply, and we do the same step for the rest of our groups. The scalar function is the same for all of them. We are just changing the name and the coordinate system. Okay. I think I made a little mistake. So I'm going to erase this field. nothing that we cannot solve. The last one, we click apply. I go to create again. Now we're going to create that 4. There is this right here. A 10, 10. Now that we create the fields, we create 4 pressure, one for each model, using the created fields. Now we go to create, to loads, create pressure and element uniform. We click XA for initial name, input data, a pressure of 1000 here, right here. And under pressure we select this group, this special field. We click OK. Now we select the application ratio, and we're going to select all the solid faces that are right here. This has to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. We click OK and then apply. We're going to repeat the previous step for the remaining 3 pressures, summing each model as needed. Use a name for heads 20. The input data, we change it to heads 20. OK, select application region. We select all the 4 faces that are. We click OK, and now apply. Now we're going to do the same for the TED4 and TED10. The difference is that here are only now we're going to create the displacement constraint. So we go here and use a name like constraint. Click on input data, and in translations we put 0, 0, and 0. Select application region. And we select this, 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 all the back faces are all of models. Okay, and apply. And here are, you can look that they are fixed. Now we're going to create the material properties. So we go to properties, isotropic, gray, isotropic, manual input. We choose aluminum and input properties. Okay. We have this for aluminum. Okay, apply. Then we're going to create the elements properties. So we go to create a 3D solid. We enter property name as solid. We click on input properties and material name, aluminum. And in application region, we are going to select the 4 models, the 4 solids. We click add, okay, and apply. Now we're going to check the log cases. Click modify. Click on the file. Okay, there are the displacements and the pressure in all of 4 solids. Everything is alright. We click cancel. Now it's time to run the analysis. So we go to analysis, enter model. And here we're going to change it to analysis X. We only want to generate a PDF. The curve format will be small, okay. Solution type, linear static, okay. And we're gonna run it. Now we are going to run the PDF with MSC Nastran. We search it. Okay, click run. Now we go to XDB, access to the results, select result file. Here is our XDB, that means that we have a result, and click apply. Now we are going to create a deformation plot for all of our models. Now go to create, go to resource, create deformation. We're going to select displacements transitional. Okay, here's a mistake. We don't have a results case. I don't know why, but we're going to find why.